characteristic. So it means the tazkiyah then comes to whoosh and perfect the hearts. Then in the understanding of the levels of the hearts, the companions, because they have an eternal message. The Prophets have an eternal message, the angels have an eternal message, means solves everything. Well, people are fighting over religions, Prophet teaching that your heart needs all of the Prophets. You're incomplete without the love of all the Prophets. The levels and the reality in which Allah want to bestow upon your heart, you need their love. Only with their love they begin to convey into the heart what's needed. Otherwise how are they going to teach you if you don't love them? It's impossible. They're not forced by Allah. So it means that you be with whom you love, the hadith of Prophet. So Prophet was teaching, expand your love, especially love all the Prophets. They have an immense message for the completion of your reality to be kamil. Now companions, they carry a reality that makes the believer to be kamil. We said at the lataif of the qalb, which is the station of knowledge, is Sayyidina Uthman al-Qani, Jami al-Qur'an al-Majid. Without the love of Sayyidina Uthman alayhi salam, if Allah's salam not upon Sayyidina Uthman alayhi salam, who's His salam upon? Some people come and correct why you say alayhi salam. Allah don't say salamun qawlan min Rabbir Rahim. Allah salamun hiya hatta al-matla al-fajr. Allah throughout Holy Qur'an say, I'm going to give you salams. He's not giving the salams to holy companions, goodness we're all in Jahannam. Means that the salam is most definitely upon them, Allah love upon them, Allah reality dressed upon their Divinely souls. And Jami al-Qur'an alayhi salam is coming and teaching us, I am the compiler of Holy Qur'an. That's not something small. We're talking today at the lunch, you hear these things and you pass it. It means that in time of Prophet there was no manifested kitab. So then what the reality of the soul of Sayyidina Uthman comes to give is that I was given the responsibility from Allah by Prophet to compile these papers into the kitab. And not only that, but I was given all of its secrets to give what? The tashkilat. No, tashkilat you say? Arab? Yeah, the wow and all these notes. All of those are the coding of the huruf. No, grammar is the whole sentence. These are over every huruf, the tashkilat means that every huruf has a code, right? If that huruf has a wow, awliyaullah come and teach you, that wow is from the oceans of wadud. That huruf and the sir and the secret of that huruf is carrying from Allah's oceans of wadud and opening a reality within that letter, within that word. And what Allah gave to bring how many hundreds of thousands of letters, to bring the whole of Qur'an, put it into a kitab and then make all the tashkilats, all the codings. Superficially they say, no, this was for non-Arabs to read. No, this was His secret of encoding all of its haqqaiqs. So it's immense, immense. Without the love of Sayyidina Uthman alayhi salam, there is no dress upon the soul, no openings of the lights of Holy Qur'an. Because Prophet said, you be with whom you love. So when the turuq come and teach, keep their love, keep their respect, keep asking, Ya Rabbi, as you grant it from their lives, grant to my light. Ya Sayyidina Uthman, please dress me from your lights, dress me from Jami al-Qur'an. What Allah dressed upon you, send the oceans of those lights upon my heart. Because from malakut they're teaching, that connect with the malakut and remember the world of light. Don't be distracted by the world of form, it's so temporary and this physical body is going into a grave and will dissolve. The soul, when it makes a soul connection, means that's when all those lights are being conveyed. And they begin to teach by making that connection, by making that love, by making that respect, those lights of Holy Qur'an from the holy companion. Because if you love whom Allah loves, love whom Sayyidina Muhammad loves, now the conveyance begins to come into the heart. So at the lataif of the qalb is the station of knowledge. That means the madad and the support of Sayyidina Uthman must be upon the heart, the love and the respect must be upon the heart, and he begins to give the coding. Means in darajat, who's above? The companions and then the angels. Malaika are below the rank of the souls and son. وَلَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. The angels are to support the souls whom Allah blessed and dressed. The angels, they are serving them. Means that for Sayyidina Uthman begin to give that nazar, then Sayyidina Jibreel begin to send that light upon the heart of the believer and all knowledges begin to convey from that lataif al-qalb. At the lataif al-sir is the reality of the struggle. So then Sayyidina Umar al-Faruq قَجَّ الْحَقِّ وَزَّهَقَ الْبَاطِلِ. If not for that love of Sayyidina Umar al-Faruq, that reality of struggling in Allah's way won't dress the believer. Means the love and the respect for the Holy Companion, he begins to send from his station that I'm in charge of putting that light of haqq within you, that you stand for the truth, that you oppose every falsehood, that don't let falsehood and truth, they don't come together, they don't even mix. That's why the people of a falsehood, they don't even come into the proximity of the people of the truth. And begin to inspire within your heart, struggle in Allah's way. Struggle in Allah's way with all the falsehood that the believer carries within themselves, not the falsehood of other people. Because they come and say, nahy wal munkar, that no, you have to say what's wrong. Say, no, you're incorrect. You have a misunderstanding of that ayat of the Qur'an. How can you correct someone who's wrong when you are still doing something wrong? You are a hypocrite. Allah doesn't want the advice of a hypocrite. Allah wants the advice of somebody who's correct in their belief, correct in their practices, that they struggled against themselves, they destroyed all their bad characteristics and they're continuing to destroy their bad characteristics. The advice of that one has a weight with Allah. Means then when you struggle against yourself, the light of haqq begins to come. Because many times they quote, no, you should tell people when they're doing something wrong. Not if you're doing something wrong. Not if you're in every bad characteristic, you're cheating, you're not praying, you're barely fasting, every kind of corruption and wrongdoing, and you feel that it's necessary for you to open your mouth and correct things. That is a munafiq. And that tariqs come and teach, be careful of that characteristic. That's not something that Allah like at all. That's why the stone was at the beginning, keep the stone on your mouth. Before you advise